Okay, we're on the last of the Google Forms. This is A7. Go to Google Forms, blank, and we're going to check out the rubric. So I 3-finger swipe to the right and then swipe back so I can go back and forth. First criteria is that the basics are completed. So I'm going to show you how to do these things. You're going to have a little creativity with this, though, because you need to think of when could I actually use these Google Forms in real life. Maybe you're in charge of collecting some data, collecting some information, making a scavenger hunt, something like that. You come up with the reason, and I'm going to show you the how to actually do this. So basics completed, title, theme. So my title, this is my title. That's how you put in a title. This is my description. So glad you now know how to do those things. Customized theme. I usually choose an image. These look a little bit more professional. I'm going to go choose the soccer ball, soccer net. Insert. And I now have my theme set automatically. You can change your colors if you want to, or whatever you want. And the next thing it has is all the basics completed. So there might be other basics in addition to this that we'll get to as we go. All questions are required and order is shuffled. So down here on the very first one, get out of here. I'm going to make my first one required, and I'm going to go to this and I'm going to say shuffle option order. So now I'm going to duplicate this for my next question, and those properties will be copied. Each question will be required, shuffled will be on because I copied the properties, right? Make sense? Great. So that's done. First question is go to section based on answer, which means I have to have more than one section. So we'll make a section break. Continue to section. So title section, you're going to have to name these. So maybe this is, if they answered a certain way, they go to this, right? So maybe we can just title this section 2 for now. Maybe you want to title it something different. Next one is going to be section 3, just so we have different sections. So now, here's my question. After section 1, let's see, go to section based on answers. So if they have a certain option, let's see, option 1, we need more than one option. So your first question here, maybe it's, are you a boy or are you a girl? And we're gonna have different questions. It autofilled that, look at that. And then here's where I have the option. We're gonna go to section 1. We're gonna go to section 3. Let's go to section 2, actually. Section 2 of 3, section 3 of 3, because this is section 1, otherwise you're gonna be going back and have a loop. You don't want that, okay? So now, depending on what they select, if we're to preview this, show you what it looks like. I am a boy. Next. Now automatically goes to section 2 here, which has no questions yet, so there's not a whole lot to see. So that is done. Image and videos added to questions. So go back to the editing, and we'll add in a few questions here. Ciao. Add a question. Since I didn't duplicate it, I need to make it required, and I'm going to shuffle my order option. My question here, blue, red, green. Multiple choice is fine. We're gonna go ahead and duplicate it. If we're gonna have, so it only shuffles within a section. So you need at least like 3 or 4 questions per section. Otherwise, if you only have 1 question per section, it can't shuffle it. Makes sense? If I have a deck of 1 card, I can't just shuffle it. You have to have multiple cards. Inside of each section, you need 2 or 3 questions. So maybe I will add that in here. Let's see. Multiple questions per section required. There, now that's new rubric. First question is go to answer, okay, image and video. So to do that, I could put in a picture, look through something and find a picture of something that is blue. Let's not get into this. Let's not get into this. Let's just type in blue. And that is blue. And just in case I don't know what the color blue looks like, I don't know how I'm taking a Google quiz if I don't know the color blue. But all right, browse. That's not even it. Okay, the color blue. Color blue. Open. Now I have a image here with the question. Okay. Something else you can do is inside of the question, I can add the picture. So maybe the question is something like, what color is this? And now it's in the question, it's not in the answer. See the difference? Good. Same thing with videos. We can put the video in right there. Search for YouTube. I don't know. Monkey. Baby monkey drinking milk with a big bottle. Monkey mistaken for dead. No, that's disgusting. Best monkey moments, BBC Earth. Lovely. And then I can have what happens to the monkey. And then we have the question come after that says, answer question here. And we can say, it eats a banana. And you can add your other options. So you get the point. You see how to add those in. Response validation is proven for each question, requiring participants to have the correct answer to advance. This is a fun one. All right, so going down to section 3, we'll add in a question. We're going to make the short answer, and you write your question here. Maybe we say first book. Wow, there's typing. First book of the Bible with a capital B. And so my response validation right there, see the 3 dots, click it. This question's required. And okay. Response validation. When I did that, this came up. So I'm going to have text, contains, or contains is good. And it has to say Genesis. And maybe we're going to say, it doesn't have to be caps. And we can put in a hint here. Think Adam and Eve. So that's like your clue or whatever. So when somebody comes to take this test now, this quiz, go back up. And I'm a girl for now. So it goes to this question. And I'm going to type in Exodus. Oh, think Adam and Eve. It gives me a reminder. So if I type in Genesis, it went away, and it'll let me submit. All right? Sweet. So far, I have all the criteria. Here's the last one. Here's the bugger. This one's going to be based on your creativity. So this one is going to be worth more. This one is going to be quiz is... We have like a logical use for the quiz. What I mean by that is this is something that legit you could use it for. I don't want this to just be, what color is this purple? Like my examples here were terrible, but I'm showing you how, not the why. You need to come up with a why would you use this? Why would you use this? When would this be appropriate? So appropriate use for the quiz, appropriate use for the quiz with the Google form. And that's actually a form, not a quiz. Okay. Otherwise, options like collecting addresses, things like that, make sure you go, and I wouldn't restrict it to just St. John, because otherwise you want mom and dad to take this. They can't take it. Collect email address is a good idea. This would be the basics. So the basics completed, theme, collect email, identifying information so you know who is filling it out, right? Those would be some basics. One thing I like the progress bar. It might be tough since it mixes up the order, but I do love the confirmation messages. It says, thanks, your data has been recorded, or your answers have been recorded, or something along those lines. And that way they know, okay, good, I got this right. I did it correctly. I think that is about it. Make sure you ask if you have questions. As far as how much each of these are worth, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, which is lovely. So if we make it 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, and the last one worth 25, I think I like that. So this is your rubric, and good luck.